G'day again, welcome back to Dad vs Son and our playthrough of Fighting Formations from GMT and Chad Jensen, and we're about to go on with part 3. I've got somebody helping me this time again. Hello Bob. Are you going to ignore me? Oh, that'd be right. No row? No look of disdain? No, just a tilt of the head. Fair enough. Okay, well, Bob came up with a good idea, and we're going to try something cunning. This is a Baldric idea, for those who get the reference. Now, what I was doing for a while was rolling a die 10 to see which order people were going to get. And that does work, and I've seen other people play where they don't put the cubes out. What they do is they just roll a die 10, and the person can use that or anything under it, sort of thing. The other thing I was thinking is maybe if I rolled 2 die 6, and then the person can either use one or t'other of what they get, or the sum of the two. So 1, 2, or 3 in that case, or in this case, 1, 4, or 5. And I don't know if that might work a little bit better. So I'm going to try that. Again, it's not going to make any difference. If it doesn't really work too well, then we'll just go back to doing it the other way, and we won't worry about it too much. But I thought that's something else we can do if we wish. So that's what I will try this time. So we're starting with 2 orders in 10, 2 in 8, no 6s and no 3s to start with. Our command and control is still, range is 3 for Germans, 2 for the Soviets. Air support is still with the Germans. Sniper is still with the Soviets. The Germans only have 1 command token on the tactical level at the moment, and the Ruskies have 2 command tokens on their tactical sides at the moment, but both sides have a command and control order they can give. Fate card is still with the Germans. The Ruskies have 4 assets. The Germans have 3. And other than that, and a partridge in a pear tree, I think we're about to go. So let's see what we roll up. And this is for the Germans, who have the initiative with 8 at the moment. So 1, 3, or 4 is what they can use. And I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just do a 1 for them. And we'll bring it down to 7. And what they're going to do is they're going to flip their marker over using command and control. Flip any one active command marker, friendly or enemy, to its other side. And that is done. And we're back to the Germans again, who still have 7 left. 1, 2, or 3. Okay. So realistically, we're probably looking at a 2. And I think that's pretty good myself. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this unit to fire at this unit here. Like that. So let's get that done. We're going to activate Mr. Stuggy. Like that. So he's firing for 24 to start with. So let's flip that over, and we've got 24. He's in range. He has a range of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The hindrance is 1. So he gets 2 die 10s. and we get 12. So he had 24, he's now up to 36, which is good, and the shot goes through. So we have our two little tankettes here, the T-34s. So this one here we'll do first. He's at 23. For defense, nothing else. And he gets 23 and 12 is 35. He missed out by that much. Look at that, 35. Missed out by 1. Poor bastard. So he is destroyed, and I don't believe that goes... No, it doesn't go to the next bloke because we'd already split them off. So he is simply destroyed, and that goes away. We'll get rid of Mr. Tanky. And we'll roll up for the t'other guy. So he needs at least 13 to survive. And he gets 10, so no. And he is now immobilized. Wow. Okay. But he can fire back, which is at least something. So he can fire back at young fella here. He's firing for 12 only, though. Okay. Again, it's in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he gets 2 die 10, firing back. Hindrance of 1. So he's got 12 plus 7, 19. Not even a requirement to roll because he has 22 right there. So that is done, and he is done like that. And I didn't pay for it. There we go. He's down to 5 now for the Germans. So let's see what they get again. Okay, 3, 4, or 7. So we have a 4, which would be a rally. I don't need to rally any of my people. Or in a 7, which is sniper. I don't need to flip the sniper, so that's fine. So anything below 7 or below. So, okay, sniper, assault, rally. Now, I could use the 7 and do an advance. Do I want to do something else? If I do an assault, then I still have points I can use. I'll still be on 0. So that'd be okay. But no. What if we do a sniper? Flip this marker to the German side, then perform an advance, assault, rally, move, fire, or asset order. Now, if I do an assault, that's move and shoot. I don't really want to do that. I could do an advance again. which would put me into melee with the rifle peoples. And I think that's the way to do it. So we spend the 7 like that. So we go down to 2 on the Russian side. Now everybody I move from here is going to cost me an extra 2. I'm just checking. Advance, move to adjacent hex, then must stop, ignore MPs, no return fire or op fire allowed. And that's where I can go into melee, I believe. Infantry, enter exit melee. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to activate this guy, so that's 2. Because we're doing an advance. So it's 2 for him. I'm going to activate this guy, the machine gunners, for 2. So it's pioneers, machine gunners, and this grenadier here. So that's another 2. So that takes it up to 8 on the Russian side. I don't think this is working either, so I'm just going to pick them as I want them. Okay, so this guy will advance into here and flip. He'll advance to here and flip. And Pioneer will advance into here with Rifleman. Okay, so we're into melee, I believe, now. So I'm just going to check the rule and go from there. Won't be long. Rightio. So no melee takes, because you've got to have a fire order. So he's simply in there with him now. And it's still under Rusky control. One thing I forgot, sorry, was when I returned fire with this unit, I didn't use the 1 initiative I needed to do because it was under tactical control. That's all, sorry. So that's fixed. Okay, so it's now on 7 on the... I'll bring that up. That's a bit better. 7 on the initiative side for the Ruskies. So I think what they want to do really is they want to try and take out these guys. So they want to fire, which means it's going to take them at least 4 to fire. So they're going to fire. Which costs them 4. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're going to activate this guy, which costs 1. Who else do they want to fire with? They could fire with this guy at there. That would cost 2 because he's out of range. That would take it to 0. Yeah, I think they'll do that. So they'll fire with him. That takes it to 0. Like that. So we'll do this one first because this is the basic one, because then I'll have to pull out the melee table and go through that. Okay, so this guy here is firing for 16. At a range of 5. 1, 2, 3. So that's good. There is hindrance of 1. So he gets his 2 die 10s. And he has 16 and 8, so he has 24. Okay, and it gets through. Okay, our little grenadier here has 12, and he's in the foresty woodsy bits, which gives him 2 cover. So he's at 14. So he needs at least a 10. Simple as that. At least a 10. And he gets 5, so he's hit. And he is pinned. Okay. And I've got nobody who can return fire that can do anything to him. So he's done. Right. Melee. So this is where we have to use the Soviet table for melee. And what we have is the attacking unit is a rifle platoon against a pioneer, which is a 12. Okay. We still have a hindrance of 1. And just looking at it again, I don't believe that there is any okay, so +1 die if the firing unit is platoon sized, and it is. So they go from 10s to 12s. +1 if it's a vehicle in column, no. -1 if the target unit is inside a beneficial fortification. What's a beneficial fortification? They're in a building, but I don't think they're in a beneficial fortification, because that would be a trench or a pillbox or something like that. So he's going to be rolling these, and he needs rifle against pioneer is a 12. Okie dokie. Here we go. Oh, he only got 6. He missed. He fluffed it. Okay, so we can fire back. We can return fire. And we have a pioneer against a rifle. We only need a 9 to hit. And again, we're going to be using die 12s because we are a platoon. So we only need a 9 to hit back. We get 7. Nobody gets anything. Okay. Now, I fired back, which costs me 2 initiative. So it's still with the Ruskies. Righto. So they can use a 5 for sniper, which is probably the best way for them to go. So they're going to play sniper. So the sniper marker goes over to the Russians, and they can do a rally, fire, move, or asset order. So they're going to do a fire order again with this guy. So a fire order, which is 5, they had to spend, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it costs 1 extra for this bloke And again, he's going to use die 12s, and he needs 12 to hit. And he gets 14. So it's a hit. Because there's no defense roll. So we are shaken, not stirred. Okay, we're shaken. But we're going to hit back at him. That's going to cost 2 initiative. Back with the same thing. We need 9. And we get 17 and hit him. And he is shaken as well. I'm just going to clippy thisy one. So that worked quite well for that. This bloke turns back over again. We are both shaken. That goes back there, sorry. Okay. Sorry, I rushed into that. I don't know if I wanted to fire anything else. And I suppose I could have. I could fire this guy. It would cost me 2. Do I want to do that? No, not at the moment. So we're now 2 on the German side, and we're going to have to spend at least 8, 9, or 10. So what I'm thinking, which is dangerous for me, I know, very, very dangerous, is I might spend 8. So that's going to be 6 over here. And I'm going to carry out a rally. Rally attempt here and rally attempt here. So first one is this little fella here who is pinned, and we need 8 or better. And we get 7. And then our little man here who's shaken, we need 6. And we get 11, so we're no longer shaken. So that's good. Okie dokie. So now it's up to the Ruskies, what they want to do. And they've got a big choice of 8, 9, or 10 to spend. And I think what they're gonna do, well, that'd be good, wouldn't it? I think let's try. We're going to spend the 8. That's fine. So it's going to go over to 2 there. And we're going to do light mortars. So we're actually going to use an asset. Conduct an artillery barrage. Place the spotting round 2 to 10 hexes away from and in line of sight of a fresh Soviet infantry unit not in melee. So I'm going to just try and put the spot right there. Okay, so again, this is something I haven't done for a long, long time. So let's come over here, and we've got the chart. Da-da-da-da. So barrage procedure. Select 1 hex to be the intended target. We've done that. It's in line of sight of our little man. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's in line of sight of our little man here. So that's good. And he is there, so that costs 1 more. Okay. make an accuracy roll. So roll 1 die 20. Dun, dun, dun. And it's a 1. So that moves this 1, 2, 3 to there. Wow. Wow. Locate the name of the firing asset along the left. So it's a mortar battery, yeah. It's not hitting anybody. Is it? Because it's not even close to anyone. For mortars, let's have a quick look at the ruly book. And if we look up, artillery, type of barrage 26. Not page 26, you idiot. Righto. We did that. Da-da-da-da. Oh, that's right. We can add 12 to the accuracy roll. Duh. Forgot about that. Let's come back. So the accuracy roll, we rolled a 1. Plus 12 is 13, idiot. And 13 puts it right there. Okay. But does a mortar just hit there, or does it do the surrounding hexes, is my question. I'm going to have a look. Hang on. Okay, so I've finally got my head together. Don't worry about it. So the only unit it can hit is this one. So it does all of this here. So what we have is we have light mortars, and it's a 12 morale infantry unit, as we can see. So he needs a 27 to hit. Subtract 2 from the target number if the piece is in a woods hex. Artillery only. Yep. So 25. Locate the asset within the... This is the target number versus that piece. Add its cover to the target number. So its cover is 2 for woods, which is offset by the 2 for artillery. So again, we're back to 27. So he's going to roll 2 die 20. And he needs 27 or more to hit. Okay, here we go. And he gets 34. So we have a hit here. Okay, so we're going to break this squad, this platoon down of grenadiers. And grab 2, because one squad was killed, one squad is still pinned, and t'other squad is okie dokie doos. And that, I think, is it. Done. There's nobody else that can be hit, so that is over. We get rid of that, and we get rid of those, and we're at 30 minutes. We can finish this game, this turn. Okay, so I think what we're going to do next is we're going to go for the 9 for the Germans, like that. So we have 1, 2, 3, so up to 6, you idiot. So we have to spend 9. And we are gonna do we're going to actually do Regimental Support. So we're going to get 2 cards. Okay, so the first one is Light Anti-Tank Rifle. So we've got our, again, a reaction. So we had our heavy anti-tank rifle, and now we've got a light one as well. And we have, medium battery. So we can do artillery barrage or smoke, add 6 to the accuracy roll, or 12 if we give up the fate card. Okay, so that is that. We've done ours. The Ruskies have to spend 10, which takes it back over to 4 on the German side. And what are they going to do? What are they gonna do? They are going to... They've got to do it now. They're only going to do this. Flip any active command marker, friendly or enemy, to its other side. So they're playing an asset. So it costs them 10 to do it, but if they don't flip one of their markers, they're going to be stuffed for next turn because they won't have any command markers. So they've gone and done that. And that leaves the Germans with the last 10, which takes it up to 6 on the Soviet side, and they are going to... So they're going to do a fire attack with the sniper, and we're going to do our little bloke here. So that's an extra 2, takes it up to 8. And that's all we're going to do. So he gets, again, 2 die 12s, and he needs a 9 to hit. And he gets 14 and hits. Okay, so this comes off. This rifle platoon is eliminated down to 2 squads. Come out, wherever you are. Okie dokie. And one of them is still shaken. So we've got a shaken one, and we've got an unshaken one. Okay. Now these can both attack back. Now, they only get die 10s now because they're not platoons. And they need a 12 So we'll do this guy first. Get rid of these. And we have a 3, which is no good because we had a 1 for the hindrance still, so nothing happens. And we have the other guy. And he has a 19, so he hits us. Okay, so let's see what we end up with. Oh, look at that. Unconfirmed kill. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. Cannot fire, cannot move. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Little shaken man must have shaken the right way. Okay, so that is that. All orders have been done. Advance the turn track up to 14. No sudden death, no smoke. Play with the active sniper. Conducts sniper activity. So we're going to conduct a sniper activity. And we're going to... Oh, do I fire or do I rally? Because if I split them off, then I'll get 2 attacks. That's fine. And the other bloke can't. Yes, so we're going to do a fire. So I'm splitting off the pioneers. And they will become 3 squads. And one of them is an unconfirmed kill and can't do anything. And t'other 2 can. So again, we're looking for 9s to hit with our 2 guys. This guy will go for this guy. This guy will go for this guy. So first one is this guy here, using die 10s, looking for 9. And we have 14. So this guy is dodoed. That can go back up there. And then we have this here for, again, looking for a 9. Oh, and we have 14 again. Okay, let's see what happens to this guy. And he is suppressed, cannot fire. Okay, just clipping that one. Right, so he is suppressed. These 2 are normal. He still has that there, which is good. Okay, so we've done that. Okay. Move markers in pending to available. Yeah. Move tactical markers to pending, which is this one. And then flip t'others to their tactical sides. Like that. So the Ruskies only have tactical marker down here, no command marker over there whatsoever. We have a tactical there, and now we have a good mission command that we can bring over this way. Okay, so we've done that. No reinforcements. Reseed the matrix. Okay. Let's get that out of the way. We'll grab our 2 die 10s. Here we go. We have a 2 and a 10. We have a 6 and a 9. We have a 1 and a 3. a 2 and a 6. And last two, a 2 and a 5. So no 4s or 7s or 8s this time. Right, oh, and that brings us to the end of part 3. So this little fella over here is immobilized, and with the 18, he's the last squad standing for that little tanky there. I suppose it'd be a troop or something. We're pinned over here with this guy. This guy's okay. Got a suppressed unit here for the Ruskies. We've got an unconfirmed kill, but with 2 good squads there. And the initiative is on 8 for the Ruskies. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next time. And I think, yeah, we'll just pick our orders as we want. I think that's the best way. I've tried it different ways and I'm not really happy with it. Like I said, the only other way is to roll a die, and you can do anything from there down, which would be the other way to do rather than seeding the board. But I'll just do it this way to start with and see how we go. So thank you very much, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.